Just been out Chalant. So then, tell us about your paranormal escapades and experiences in life, mate. What do you remember?
Alright, mate. Well, when I was about 10, 11 years old in Australia, I went to an old hotel with my mum and my sister. Well, obviously it's an old one.
How old was you at the time?
It's about 10, 11, you know. Weekend breakaway. Woke up one morning, fine, nothing. Went to bed the next day. Woke up at 3 in the morning and there was like a monk in front of my bed. Just like walking away.
So
Well, I'd woken up at this time to go to the toilet, sat up, and there was like a monk in front of me. You know, the old style ones. Just a hood on, kind of like a rope tied around its waist, you know. And I sat there staring at it. And it just like disappeared.
how did it disappear?
It just faded away. If you can understand that. Just faded away into nothing.
How long?
I'd say that lasted probably for about 30 seconds. Seemed longer, but at the time, probably about 30 odd seconds. Like that. Then I just got up, went to the toilet, came back, went straight to sleep, and nothing happened.
Did you tell your mum about it?
Yeah, I did tell them about it, and I think they questioned the hotel owners. But I think, if by rights, apparently other people had experienced things as well on the landing. It's in Melbourne, it's in Victoria, somewhere. I'm not sure whereabouts. I'd like to find out the location of the hotel again. But that was my very first paranormal experience.
Or what seemed to be paranormal?
Yeah, I mean, you get a lot of skeptics, but I guess you can only see what you see. Well, I could always start talking about what happened in my old bedroom in old house.
What happened there then?
Well, I was in bed one night. It must have been at least 1, 2 in the morning, and I felt my bed like shake, and I thought, oh, it's probably the cat, you know, it's pitch black, I couldn't see. The cat was always in and out of the bedroom, up and down the stairs, jumping on the bed, you know how they do. So I thought, oh, it's nothing, you know, so I lay there. Then the bed shook again. And you know how you do, you dismiss it. Oh no, it's just the cat. So, just lay there still. Then all of a sudden, I felt like a force, like come down on my neck and my chest and like push me and hold me down on my neck. And that must have lasted for at least, it felt like 20 seconds. And I couldn't move. I felt paralysed. You know, with pressure coming down on my chest. And as soon as it lifted, you know, I shot straight out of bed, and straight down those stairs, and I was petrified because I'd never experienced anything like that in my life, and I wasn't expecting it. You know, you unexpected. When you don't expect something to happen like that, you know, it scares the life out of you. And I didn't sleep in that bedroom for at least 5 months after that happened, because I was that scared.
That was in your bedroom in your old house, was it?
Oh yeah, that was my old house. That was apparently, apparently a haunted area. You know, a lot of people...
What stories have you heard then about your old place?
I've heard stories about lights being switched on and off and objects being moved around, and it wasn't just my house that was apparently haunted. It was quite a few houses along the street and down the road that had experienced, you know, paranormal activity. So that's just my experience of what happened at mine. An ex-girlfriend was staying in my room, and I was staying downstairs, you know, my mum's house. Nothing had been said, you know, I kept it quiet, you know, what happened in my room, you know, because I didn't want to scare her. And I was unsure myself on what happened. You know, when something like that happens to you, you know, you question it sometimes. You know, you question yourself. You know, what you saw or what happened. But anyway, she stayed in my room and I was downstairs, you know, sleeping on the sofa. I don't know what it was, but I just got a strange feeling about something. It's weird, you know, when you can't fall asleep and you just feel that there's something around you. Anyway, I was just chilling out, and my mobile rang. I answered it, and it was her. She said, "There's something in your bedroom," and I was like, I knew there was something there deep down, but I tried to reassure her that nothing was there, that it was like the cat or something, you know, because I didn't want to scare her. I said, "Oh, don't worry about it, it's just the cat, you know, it'll probably come downstairs in a bit." Anyway, you know, that got me thinking what happened to me a few weeks earlier. Anyway, 5 minutes passed, and then she rang my mobile again, and she said, "There's something moving around in your room," and that's when I knew, you know, it wasn't the cat. But I tried to keep her calm. That was it. I just said there's nothing there, and put the phone down. And then it must have been 5 minutes after that, you know, she came down the stairs, literally as white as a ghost, shaking, saying that she'd seen a little girl in the corner of my room, a ghost of a little girl, just staring at her. And after what happened to me a few weeks earlier, I just had to believe it, with the way she came downstairs, shaking. I was in shock that there could be something in my room, you know, something paranormal, and that I'd been staying there for so long. It's a strange experience. Oh yeah, this was back in 2003, 2004 maybe. It was one of those dates.
A little bit about your mid-20s sort of thing.
Yeah, it'd been about 23, 24 when this happened. Not expecting it to happen. Yeah, another experience that I've had is I was sitting in the living room one day in my old house, and I heard like a crash, like a smashing noise in the kitchen, and I went in to investigate, and my mum, she's got these like quartz crystals. She's got one on a chain, and I went in and I saw a quartz crystal on the floor with a chunk missing out of it, and I could only assume that something had thrown the crystal in the kitchen to make such a loud bang, but there was no one else in the kitchen at the time of the, you know, the banging noise. So that is a paranormal experience I've had of something being moved. Yeah, there was ornaments, you know, in my mum's house, you know, figurines and, you know, whatnot. And anyway, in the morning, you know, get up, go downstairs to make a cup of coffee, and there'd be hands and like limbs snapped off of these ornaments, just laying on the floor next to them. I mean, you know, why would that happen? You know, who was snapping the ornaments off? You know, snapping the limbs off the ornaments. It's just a bit strange, really. And it all happened in the same house at different times. It didn't really bother me. I kind of got used to it after a while. So it became the norm for this to happen. You know, hearing noises, you know, hearing banging noises while I was upstairs, but hearing them downstairs, like chairs being moved around. After so long, you get used to it, and it doesn't bother you. You know, you just want to understand it a bit more, I think. And I don't know if anyone else has had any similar experiences to me, but it'd be interesting to hear back.